Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome to the official 30th playthrough, numbered playthrough thing that I have on my YouTube channel. It is Tinykin. Tinykin has officially released. I have bought the Switch version. I had played the demo to this on PC when the demo was first available. I've been following this game since it was revealed at the E3 PC Gaming Showcase last year in 2021. For anyone who has not heard anything about this game, I've talked about it a couple times, and you can go see the demo playthrough for my first experience with the game. However, it is a Pikmin game. You know how much you like Pikmin on my channel. It's my most popular thing that I do. It's a Pikmin 3D platformer. That is pretty much what it is. You have these little creatures. You see them. They are called Tinykin. You throw them, and they carry things for you, and you do tasks. It is Pikmin in a 3D Collect-a-thon Platformer environment. And I am very excited to get through this game. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you have not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this playthrough of Tinykin you are about to watch, as well as all the other Pikmin playthroughs and other sorts of playthroughs I have up on my channel. It's not quite September yet. This game has released on August 30th. Just because I feel like it, I'm going to change my calendar right here to not be August anymore. And the September month on my calendar is KK Slider. I was really hoping it would have an inkling on it, but nope. Apparently, October on this calendar is Splatoon themed. This is not, so you're just going to see KK now. Let's get into it. I have bought the... what is it? I bought the Switch version because I wanted to play this on my Switch, because if it's something Pikmin related and when I'm done with the game and want to replay it, I would absolutely want to have it on my Switch. But you can also buy this on Steam and all other platforms. It's like $25. It's time to play Pikmin 4, shall we? So I will move the face cam and the Twitch chat on screen around when I need to, because I don't know where the UI elements are. But I had quickly done new Pokemon Snap on the channel so I could have a 29th playthrough, because I wanted Tinykin to be the official numbered playthrough, number 30. So, we are here now. Also, I guess you could say it's Paper Mario-esque with the art style of this game as well. This game already feels really quiet, so I'm going to raise it a little bit. So, intro. I'm assuming that the main character's name is Milo. They are a space alien person. They're looking for planets with intelligent life. Dog friend does not come with us. So, I believe the demo of the game was like the first area of the game. Also, it's got Banjo-Kazooie-esque, dialogue things. Chat, let me know how the volume is. I will adjust it accordingly. And I forgot what I was going to say. So, oh yeah, since the demo was of the first area of the game, that's what I've seen up to so far. I haven't really looked at anything else with this game. But it's also been months since I played the demo, so I don't really remember much. But I will be rereading all the dialogue, because I like to read the dialogue in my games that I play. Vital signs, okay. Equipment, damaged. Origin, unknown. Age, undetermined. Antenna, absent. Mandibles, atrophied. It is nice to be playing this game again. Hey you, you're finally awake. You came out of nowhere. I was worried you might never wake up. You seem to be okay. Sorry, I never met anyone of your species. Do you need orientation? Sit up. Something to help you find your way and get used to your equipment. Do feel free to have a look, okay? If this is gonna cover the text box, maybe I'll put the camera up here. I'm crossing between planets, not so much the border. I'm currently in a large house. And by large house, I mean normal-sized house, but I'm small. Alright, I'll leave you some time to get your bearings. I'll see you a bit further ahead. Yeah, if anyone tries to spoil anything, I don't want to be spoiled on things. However, this beginning part of the game is not really a spoiler, because I've played this before from the demo. However, this camera is inverted. So all settings should finally be here now that the game is, like, out. So, hold on. I invert Y camera, right? I think I pressed the wrong button. I don't know. Invert X camera? Now that seems even worse. How the hell do I... So I'm gonna have this go up. No, so I don't know what I want. Don't invert this? Maybe it's fine the way it is. Alright, I'll just get used to it, I guess. So yeah, R to look around, or right stick to move around, so going left is left, right is right. I guess that's fine. And then up is up, and down is down. Yes. And then A. And then we have our bubble. Then we can float with the bubble. I also... camera rotation speed down a little bit, I think. Everything's already at max volume, but everything still feels quiet. There's also achievements in this game. I don't know if I'll be going for 100% in terms of achievements, but I will, you know, beat this game. I pressed B. 'Cause I'm smart. I am noticing, because this game is on... I'm playing the Switch version of the game. Game looks the tiniest bit crusty from what I remember. From what I remember the game looking like on PC. However, I'm going to play the Switch version. I have already bought it, and I'm playing it right now. I don't know why I am Cupheading this right now. I am Cuphead tutorializing this right now. I've done this before. Can I play the game? Why am I Cuphead tutorializing this? Oh, they have a thing here that I can just climb. Please. Thank you. Oh, there's new cutscenes. These were not in the demo. Strong. So here we are, and we must squish them. Squish their little egg pods. Wait, the Tinykin are following you? How? They normally wander around the house and ignore everyone, but they seem to like you. Tinykin have fascinating capabilities. I may have finally found someone who can use them. For example, pink Tinykin are the strongest. They can push or carry objects together. Push and carry objects. Together, they can carry even the heaviest of objects. That'll come in handy. Follow me. Speaking of Pikmin 4, there's currently a rumor. This has come out on August 30th. There's a rumor of a Nintendo Direct on September 2nd. And I've heard people say Pikmin. So, it's not happening. You know that. And by the time this episode 1 comes out, it'll be September 1st. So, you'll see what happens, I guess. See this flower pot? If we throw pink Tinykin at it, they can probably move it and unblock the passage. My research has shown me that an object of great importance was locked under the Great Staircase, but there's no way in. New objective. Do this. The reason why is because I think it's still going to happen if I just Google search Nintendo Direct. Okay, this has been changing, so this is more probable. If you Google search Nintendo Direct right now, right? On Nintendo's website, it shows the February 9th Nintendo Direct. But if you reverse it, if you're foreign to the Americas, it would be 9/2. But 2 days ago, this says, in 4 days, watching the Nintendo Direct featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused on games coming to Nintendo Switch. But it still says in the first half of 2022, because this was in the beginning of 2022. But 4 days ago, 2 days ago, this said in 4 days. Now it's been 2 days, and now it says in 2 days. Why is it doing that? I don't get it. That's where the rumors are coming from. So I might want to change some of the controls. Currently the throw button is a ZL, which is not a big deal. But I also feel like I want the jump button on B. But yeah, we can aim Tinykin. But I'm going to collect all the Tinykin I can. Well, Pikmin New Fortune is currently on a hiatus. Ray has been working on... I think this is public knowledge at this point, because he's talked about it on Twitter, and I said it in a different video. It's unfortunate timing with Tinykin releasing. I think it's September 13th. Pikmin 251 is happening. And I'm not going to play that upon release, because I'm obviously playing this, and I like to spread out my Pikmin content, so that way we have enough Pikmin content to go around. So, sometime within the next several months, that is going to happen. And, from what I've also been hearing, Pikmin Squared is very close to completion as well. So yeah, you aim with ZL and throw with ZR. I mean, late September for Pikmin Squared? Because I remember hearing for Pikmin 251 is September 13th, because I believe that's Ray's birthday, and they wanted to release it on their birthday. I could be wrong, I don't know. The way is clear, go into that, go and get that component I told you about. Achievement unlocked. I can just hold down the ZR button. So you see, it's Pikmin. They grab the thing, and they bring it to the place. I also like how they sing to the music, like Pikmin, really. Oh, so is the volume okay? Just want to, you know, make fully sure that the volume's okay. By Ardwin, the first component. If only you knew how many years I've waited for this. Oh, by the way, I'm README. We'll make a great team. Milodane, right? Come on in, I'll explain everything. Volume is good. Perfect. Because I know it's quieter for me, but it's louder in the OBS stream recording. Welcome to my humble abode, Milodane. You see that schematic on the wall? Once upon a time, a being known as Ardwin lived in this house. Wise and good. Many consider him as a deity. I think he was more of a sage. I believe this schematic was drawn up by Ardwin himself in order to assemble a machine that could go beyond the house. I spent my whole life trying to find the components, and thanks to you, we have managed to collect one already. I managed to locate 5 others, however, getting them won't be that easy. Your transportation device is damaged, and you need to go home, don't you? In that case, you have no other choice than to help me! Haha! Oh, and I have some friends to introduce you to. Prattle, the Ardwin Museum Curator, a real never-ending pit of knowledge. And Sakaru. Hopefully I'm pronouncing all these names correctly. The Nectar Brewer who travels the mountains and valleys. You should go and talk to them at some point. The house is big and you'll get tired walking around. I wasn't able to save your soap board, but I found a replacement. Take it. Soap board. You can use it to slide wherever you want and get around a lot faster. It takes a little practice, but I'm sure you'll love it. Hold Y to slide around and use your soap board. Try it out and see how it works. Okay, so here's where I might want to rebind the jump button. I almost forgot. See this adorable fur ball? One of my assistants. They're not very talkative, but very diligent. Use your soap board to slide along their silk strings and join me. Because you use the soap board to, like, fast travel, but then you also need to jump, so, like, it's like I have to take my thumb from the Y button to the A button across my controller. Controls. Jump. B. Cancel. A. There we go. So now we can do this. I'm surprised it's as slippery as it is. It can just kind of go. So you're Milo. Welcome to my most distinguished brewery, the most distinguished brewery in the whole house. It is also the only brewery in the whole house. Since everyone started gorging themselves on that nasty, cheap doomies, the art of distilling nectar has been lost, and people are content with whatever junk they can get their hands on. Your eyes glimmer with interest. You wish to help? At each room there'll be, I will be there to collect the pollen you find and use it to make the most, resplendent vintages. Reading words is not my strong suit, even though I have been a content creator for almost 4 years. I see you're fully operational. Come with me. I know where we can start looking. The second component we need to find is a banner located in the city of Sanctar. This way, Milodane. Go through here as soon as you're ready. Thief! Vermin! The collection! Bring it back! What did you do with the artifacts, villain? Wait, it wasn't you, was it? No, indeed, you're too small. Welcome to the Ardwin Museum. I am the curator, Mr. Prattle. Unfortunately, our establishment has suffered an arduous and villainous attack. Most of our collection has vanished. The Dynast guards are looking into it, but you know how it is. I need all the help I can get. Bring me back the artifacts in good condition, and I will offer you the greatest of rewards, my knowledge. So from what I remember from the demo, there's special things you can collect in each area of the game. They're called artifacts. You bring them to this guy, and he'll give you lore about the world. So he's the lore guy. I have to learn more in the loading screens as well, which I don't think those were in the demo either. Here's the entrance to Sanctar, a place of sacred pilgrimage dedicated to the great Ardwin. The banner belongs to a pious shield bug named Solaria. This object is very important to her, and she won't give it up easily. I have a spare key for Sanctar, obtained through totally legitimate means. Here. I'm counting on you, and I can't wait to see all the things you'll do with the Tinykin. So now, we have a key. And now, I have to press the jump button, like, immediately after, so I don't lose height with this thing. And it's the Y button to do this, so we can get up here. And then we can... yoink! And now the real adventure begins. Fantastic! Onwards to Sanctar. Also, just so you can see more of this game, like he said, we are in a giant house. So this is also more like Bug Fables as well. But I just love how this game looks and plays, and it's cool, and you're going to love it if you have not seen this game yet. So we're going to Sanctar. This was the area that was in the demo. I remember most things, but not all things. But I'm going to make sure that I remember to do the thing that I didn't do it, or that I was unable to do for a long time because I was stupid for a long time. I remember in the demo I was wandering around for like 20 minutes figuring out how to get like the last thing in this area, and I was like, oh, it's the most obvious shit in the world. To be back in Sanctar. Congratulations, companions. The expedition has borne fruit. What a haul. So many unknown objects and this strange relic. By Ardwin, I feel that it is what we need to complete our quest. Hard to say, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. It is indeed about time we solved the mystery of the canticle echoing through our minds. Generations upon generations of shield bugs and Ardwin himself are counting on us. City of Sanctar. The unsung canticle. I also don't remember this flyover of the level being in the demo. Maybe I'm bad. Ah, welcome to Sanctar. I land, concentrated by the melody of Ardwin's canticle. Only the shield bugs can hear his voice. Strange, isn't it? This mystery resists all attempts to solve it, but any help you can offer will be appreciated. Speaking of mysteries, our missionaries have just discovered something. A large round relic. Go take a look. If you miss it, you must be blind. Convincing Solaria to give up the banner will not be an easy task. It seems that the Sanctine shield bugs want to broadcast Ardwin's canticle to make it accessible to everyone, but how? Something tells me this large circle is the key. Also, I wonder why the little shield bug nearby is so excited. So now we get free reign. This entire room is ours to explore. So we can pick up Tinykin. Tinykin are specific to the areas you pick them up in. So the 30 Tinykin we had in the main hallway, we're not allowed to bring here. So you could call that similar to Hey Pikmin, I guess, where you only have a specific amount of small creatures you bring with you into a level. So all the Tinykin I collect here are always going to stay here. I don't think it's possible for Tinykin to die necessarily. I don't really know if there's any enemies to actually fight. I just know there's, I don't remember if there's enemies to fight. I just know you collect things here. So we have the pink Tinykin. We're now going to get introduced to the red ones. This is the only way Tinykin can die, to my knowledge. The red Tinykin are explosive. You use them to blow things up. You need 4 of them for this. They sure do love exploding, so that's what you do there. But now we can do this. We can collect all the pollen. So you see at the top there is 1,000 pollen to collect in the level. From what I remember from the demo, that's not a lot. Like, you see 1,000, and I'm like, oh god, 1,000? What the hell am I gonna... How am I gonna collect 1,000 of these things? But, like, they're just everywhere, and if you just explore regularly, you're just gonna find all of them. So... let's go talk to you.
Why don't adults ever listen to me? This relic must be carried to the cupboard up there. The relic and the poster have the same picture. I do it myself, but I'm too small. Can you use the pink Tinykin ride? Throw a few of them on the relic and they'll take care of it.
The most successful campaign, so it's round. It's beautiful, but what does this relic even do? We should try throwing it. The size of that thing. So some of these guys, if they have an ellipses next to their thing, you can talk to them more, other than the dialogue they have on screen. Prodigious! Look at what we brought back from the expedition. A sacred relic. Engraved upon it. The mark of Ardwin. Praise be to him. No doubt about it. It's a tardigrade. A legendary creature associated with him. I hope others don't resent me for charging in to get this. So I'm just gonna go around to what I remember doing in the demo first. So there's a bunch of different areas we can go to. Why, you've been staring at this thing all this time. Do you have a problem with staircases? What are you talking about? It's beautiful. Those colors, the nuances, the depth. Depth? All I see is blues and yellows. Are you sure you're okay? You poured doomies in your eyes again, didn't you? It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. It's perfect. Or almost. There's something, a little something missing. A 7th color. Khaki green, maybe? That's the name of another shade of yellow, I imagine. Sure, why not? Have fun, sweetie. So, I'm just gonna show this for the purposes of it being a Let's Play, and I'm showing you what happens. Milo doesn't like water. That's how you die. But you just respawn, so it's fine. I don't remember why the water kills you. There's also a bunch of patches of pollen that, like, give multiple things, so you're gonna be fine. We need to get over here. I'm trying to remember to collect all these as possible. There's also just, you know, big clusters of pollen, so, like, you know, we're just about to collect... That was, like, 30 pollen right there, so... we can climb up stuff. We have to unlock a bunch of shortcuts. We can grab these guys. More reds. Oh, that looking around from Ambrose. What did you say her name was again? The client? Solaria, a shield bug from memory, if serves. Or if memory serves, one day and they're in Pantomonas. Next day in Balnea. They find some gizmos, but still no Ardwin, and we're running around like crazy. They might have left by now. Give it a rest. I saw them over there. There's a bunch of them. The tip is going to be good. I sure hope so, with how little we get paid. So many different places to go, and I want to remember to talk to everybody. If the game would let me. I'm trying to talk to them. There we go. Apparently here they hear a song that no one can hear, made by a guy no one can see. I don't know who's more disturbed, the people here or the mantises of Florana. All the names of these places remind me of areas in Metroid Dread. They just all sound the same. I'm gonna remember to go up here. We can just... this. Get up here. So I think the doom is it's supposed to be like bug killer, but they turned it into like a drink. If I remember correctly, it's something along those lines. I'm grabbing all the Tinykin I remember that I can grab, because there's gonna be spots with the I remember grabbing the disc originally first, but then like I lost those Tinykin because like they're still on the thing. I don't remember if I could like whistle them off of the object in the demo. Also, yes, there was a whistle to gather up your Tinykin. But yeah, here, we want the red one so we can do this. That blows up a shortcut. So now we don't have to climb all the way back up. We can also do all of this. And we need pinks for this, just to push that. And now look at that. It opens up the reclining chair. There's even more stuff down there. I have explored dark caves, forgotten caverns, and ancient tombs, but this relic? The crevice we found it in was so narrow and unstable, it could have collapsed at any moment. And then it did! But just before it did, I saw something strange, like a big eyeball staring at us in the dark, barely lit by a violet gleam. Too bad we can never go back and examine it now. Foreshadowing. So now with the reclining chair reclined, we can also go up this way. But I also would like to go back and climb you. So I am also noticing for the Switch version of this game, it's getting a little bit framey. I'm going to assume that if you play this game on Steam, it's not going to do this. I'm just curious, though. Oh yeah, it looks cleaner in Switch OLED handheld mode, but it is still framey. So, there is that taken into consideration. Yeah, the game needs to come back on my screen. I'm now playing off the capture. There we go. I mean, since I have a Switch OLED, the colors are a lot brighter in handheld mode there. Give me more reds. And the red Tinykin are like salmonids. They just love dying. I don't have any problem with it. Let's get up here. And we can collect all of this. And then these are our shortcuts. Or our big shortcuts. So there's going to be a bunch of different silk friends that are all going to shoot their load up on top of that cat tower. So that way it's just like a big hub of shortcuts. This statue was not far from being a masterpiece, but it's missing something, don't you think? I have a good nose for art. We need nose. We do not have a nose. Alright, let that rope down. Man, the sacrifices of playing the game on Switch. I just remember the demo didn't have like full controller support, if I remember correctly. So I am now getting used to playing this game with a controller. Also, I believe there's no fall damage in this game as well. This is also going to take us right back here. But we can just get on top of this again. Climb our way back up. The Tinykin will follow you, especially if you just do this. So there's also the X button. I don't think I need to be on this anymore. I think I can just go up. I'm gonna go up yonder this way. I mean, we'll make our way back down to go underneath the lounge chair. Reclining chair. Daddy, do you think the old man at the museum could teach me how to read this? Looks impossible, darling. Prattle still knows the meaning of certain signs because they were repeated to him, and he's a bit weird. What about Rosetta? I don't like to be mean, but she already seems to be struggling with a few symbols on Tesla and Edison's machine. But maybe books are super important. Look, try if you want, but also think about getting some fresh air. I wouldn't want you to go silly with all that reading. Yeah, we can go up farther this way. Get on top of these leaves. We can get farther up. Fuck. Get farther up if I don't fall. Okay, so do not fall this time. I don't need to be jumping all over the place. As I continue to press the A button, or the B button over and over again to jump. Then we need you for this. Bada boom. And we can climb up here and grab all of this. This game is going to be, you know, a little bit more slower paced than Pikmin, because I know Pikmin normally is, you know, you have fun the first time, but then every other time you play it, you're, like, always, like, stressed out about, like, what you need to be doing next and all these other things, but just, like, it is overwhelming to see this massive room to explore, so, you know, just take it one by one, little by little. There we go, we sacrifice some reds to get more pinks. See, we're already almost up to 200 pollen just by exploring this one area of the room. Go over here and get all this. There's nothing else. I believe you can stand on top of the door and get onto that shelf over there. I did not need to drop back down. But I love all the attention to detail and how this room looks, because it's like a thing I really liked about Bug Fables. There we go. The thing I really liked about Bug Fables was all of the real-world objects, because all the bugs were so small and they were exploring an area without humans in it. And this is like the same kind of thing. Achievement. How does it smell? Marvelous! You're not the amateur I thought you were. This is art with surgical precision. And that gives us a whole bunch of nectar. Now, I believe we are done here. We can just jump down. I think if you fall too far, there's probably fall damage. So you just use the bubble to not have that happen. Now we can go underneath here. So yeah, this thing as well is another thing I need to grab with the Tinykin, but I'm gonna wait till later to do that. And blow this up, so they can do it later. We're also gonna blow this up. And we can get in here. That was brutal, I appreciate the help. But try not to blow up the temple, yeah? So you can also have them blow up these candles. I remember this is something I also forgot to do in the, some of this was some stuff I forgot to do toward the end, or I did toward the end of the demo. We have to light all these candles. So here we have, like, a church temple. We want to go around back. That. More Tinykin chilling down here. I brought a small drawing of Ardwin to hang on the wall as an offering. So yeah, this little, like, this symbol that you're seeing all over the place is what they worship. This Ardwin fella. See, we're already up to, like, 330 nectar pollens in, like, no time flat. Don't tear the walls of the temple, you scoundrel! But, my lord, that is not my intention. Quite the contrary. I am a dung beetle, you must understand. We spend our time dealing with filth of other creatures less enthusiastic about the idea. Too many words, too complicated, you're dirty, go away. They're shitting on the walls, smearing shit on the walls. What a temple. I'm missing some spires. Spires, buttresses? Spikes? It's pretty nice. Something about butter, I don't know. Like that candle. And then we can go here. These are all other exits. And like that. I think it gives me a notification when I've, like, lit everything up. Bumbledore. I forgot about this pun. And to our ancestors, Ardwin said, to arrogance and pride, you have chosen humility and compassion. To baseness and discord, you have chosen kindness and mutual aid. I have nothing more to teach you. You will be on your own guides. My house is now your house. And if one day the agreement is in peril, remember these words, this moment, and this voice. For even when I am gone, I will watch over you. It is my duty to be sacrificed. The music of this game is also really cute. Glory to Nardin, the priestess. Or whatever. His name, Ardwin. His name is Ardwin. You great, lummox. Glory to Baldwin, the priestess. Glory to Baldwin, the priestess. Dragonflies live a long time and do not lack memory, you know. I am aware that you are not from around here. From up there, I've watched you. You fell, and I felt your distrust. You don't understand our fervor, our faith. Ardwin, you have never borne witness to the miracles he accomplishes. We all live thanks to his grace. In silence, in shadow, Ardwin repairs the holes in our walls. Ardwin replenishes our supplies, and Ardwin makes sure we survive. His influence begins in all places and ends nowhere. I forget where I'm supposed to carry this. I'm gonna hope that I can carry this. Because they just have their own set path, I'm pretty sure. Grab this. Here they come down here. Can I throw more on it to make it go faster? Nah, just a set amount. I think this is what I had forgot about. Like that thing. I don't remember, like, picking that up in the beginning. So now we're good. Right in there. And that gives us more pollen. Ribbit achievement unlocked. Already up to 400. See, it's like, you see 1,000, it's a large number, but it's like, nah, it's really not. Also got these piles that we can sacrifice some friends for. Was there something in the ceiling? Yes. Past all these praying little fellas. And get up here. And then... there we go, that's all the candles lit. And that gives us more stuff. Nightlight achievement unlocked. We can get up onto these candles on the top. They're not quite chandeliers, they're just candles being affixed from the ceiling. room. And we're already halfway done. I don't remember if there's exactly 1,000 or there's more than 1,000 in the level though, but I do want to collect everything. I remember if you collect all the pollen nectars in a level, you do get some stuff for the museum, and I do want to complete that.